Welcome back to the channel, Panda Pals. Today is the very first episode of Before the 90 Days Season 8. I will admit, I actually really enjoyed watching this one, so I'm looking forward to covering the rest of this season. Today is part 1 of episode 1. Let's get this show started. Meet Rick and his Malagasy girlfriend, Trish. Rick is a 57-year-old self-proclaimed jack of all trades. He runs a small business selling wigs and hair extensions. He teaches tap dance, and he's an active father to 5 kids from his previous marriages.
You know, Dad's girlfriend, Trisha, he's been talking to her for a long time, and he's finally gonna get to meet her. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be 90 Day Fiancé if there wasn't a ridiculously large age gap. So hold on to your britches, because this girl is 3 decades younger than him. That is right, Girly is 25, okay? He is 57. The man was 21 when the World Wide Web was born. He was 21 when I was born, and I am 36. He was 21, and she would not be conceived for another 11 years.
We can make beautiful babies.
You know, I already have 5.
They are older. So what's the problem?
Because he's almost 60 and has already raised 5 children. Anyway, Rick doesn't know if he actually wants kids with Trish because A, they don't actually know each other that well. The relationship is still super new. And B, he don't trust her. Apparently, she just ghosted him for a week one day and would not pick up any of his calls. And then when she finally did, he was like, okay, so can we talk about why you ignored me for 5 days? And she got fucking mad at him.
I was going crazy because I didn't know what was happening. She basically ghosted me. I still don't know what really happened.
Rick goes to a family barbecue, tells them that Trish is the perfect woman for him, and then he tells them, for some reason, about how she ghosted him for a week. Editing Boba here, I just paid attention to what was on my screen as I was editing, and Rick's eldest son is 29. He is a full 4 years older than his girlfriend. I don't know how I would feel if my father was dating a chick 4 years younger than me.
She did eventually start talking to me. She had some excuse that she was dealing with the police. Her ex accused her of robbing his family's house, and her brother wrecked her motorcycle.
Rick is a little nervous that Trish might go back to her ex because her ex had a lot of money and spoiled her, whereas he is more a baller on a budget. And I'm going to guess that the ex was a little bit closer to her in age. And then Rick tells us that during the week that she went dark, he did something that he is not proud of, that Trish does not know about, and of course, we do not get to know what that is until next time.
Sometimes you make choices that stay with you. This one's been haunting me.
Meet Emma from LA and her Moroccan boyfriend Ziad. This is the first impression that we get of her.
I think I just want to try on a couple more.
But we're here for me. I'm getting married.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay. My name is Emma, and I am 27 years old. I'm an old lady.
She says that she's a hopeless romantic, which I do not love that term. I feel like if you're a hopeless romantic, you're more in love with the idea of love, and you tend to idealize your partner by ignoring all of their red flags and finding excuses for all of their bad behavior.
I've always been a super hopeless romantic. I just couldn't wait to have someone there who loves me more than anything.
Emma lives with her twin sister Izzy, which she does love, but she also doesn't love because she's like, I'm 27, I should be married, I should have a house, I should have kids, blah, 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 blah. These two are apparently polar opposites, but they do have 2 things in common. They love beauty and they love Botox. And yes, you can tell.
Can you frown? I literally am trying.
Emma says they differ the most when it comes to boys. On one hand, you have Izzy. She likes to take her time and get to know a man before she tells him she loves him. And then on the other hand, you have Emma, who will love a man as long as he is not dead.
1 shot of tequila, I love you. 2 shots of tequila, I'm going home with you. Is that bad to say?
They go to puppy yoga, and yeah, we're gonna watch the puppies. So Izzy does not like Ziad because he sucks.
It's not like you're meeting stand-up guys in Morocco.
Ziad is a stand-up guy.
He has the same red flags as the losers you date here.
You don't have to be mean and call them losers.
Well, they are.
Emma will hear none of it because Ziad has made her feel things no other man has ever made her feel before, loved and wanted.
He wanted me and there were no questions about it. He really just makes me feel like he truly loves me for me, which is so different from anything else I've had in the past, which is why I fell for him right away.
I also just want to mention that she met Ziad 5 minutes after downloading her very first international dating app.
Ziad was calling me his future wife like 15 minutes into our first conversation, and that sealed the deal for me.
That sealed the deal for you? Remember that thing that I said about all a man has to do is be alive for this chick to fall in love with you? Also, it's kind of crazy that this single sentence tells me everything I need to know about who they are. Anyway, she's heading to Morocco to finally meet this man, and she says that she will not come back until he proposes, because apparently he already bought her a ring and she just has to prove herself to him in order to get it, I guess. Izzy thinks Girly is nuts, and she would be correct.
The relationship seems very surface level. Not really sure what Ziad is looking for, but it just doesn't seem like it's true love.
And here's the real kicker. Emma has done this exact same thing with her ex-boyfriend just last year.
It's not gonna be the same outcome.
I don't understand what's different.
I feel like you just don't get it. I really feel like Ziad loves me.
Emma is like, no, I would not go back to Morocco like a stupid person to do the exact same thing in the exact same way, unless I knew that this relationship was better than the last.
Not only is Ziad so sweet and so kind and so loving to me, he's sexy.
She calls Ziad to tell him to get ready to basically fuck her brains out on the first night that she gets there because she is coming in thirsty as hell. Actually, no, she's coming in dehydrated. She tells us Ziad is Muslim, but he's the kind that doesn't mind getting his dick wet. And that she sends him a whole bunch of nudes, but he's never sent her any nudes back.
Even though I'm completely in love with him, I'm just concerned because what if his penis is really small, or what if it's uncircumcised?
Yo, wouldn't that be so funny if she decides that she does not want to get married to him because he's uncircumcised? Like, yeah, I'm a hopeless romantic, but I draw the line at a penis that can turtle. It's finally D-Day, and this crazy biatch is packing on the day of her flight. I mean, sure, half of it is lingerie, but your flight is still leaving in an hour. Out of LAX.
Is this like a scarf?
Mohammed's mom made that for me.
Why are you bringing a dress Mohammed's mom made you to go meet Ziad for the first time?
And Izzy is like, girl, why are you bringing this? It just kind of looks like you're still in love with Mohammed or something. And Emma is like, oh, no, I hate him now.
Mohammed and I had a lot of good times together, but the whole thing really ended horribly.
So Emma went to Morocco, got engaged to Mohammed, came home, and she felt something in her gut that said Mohammed was being a bad boy. And no, not in the sexy way. So Emma went on his social media, and this girl DM'd every single female that he followed.
He had 20 other girlfriends. Mohammed sent me a text message. You're crazy and I'm done. I felt really heartbroken.
Listen, was what she did super cuckoo? Absolutely, but you cannot be mad that she found out you cheated on her with a double-digit number of girls. We then find out that the reason why Emma isn't super thrilled to tell Ziad about Mohammed is because she was flirting with him while she was still engaged.
When me and Ziad first started talking online, me and Mohammed were kind of on rocky terms, so there was a little bit of an overlap.
She tells us that she technically wasn't dating both of them at the same time, and that she was only talking to Ziad when her engagement was on the rocks, which is still bad, okay? I would still consider that cheating.
I want to tell Ziad everything, but at the same time, to tell him something that might make him think differently of me really makes me nervous.
She's on her way to the airport, and she's putting on makeup using every single mirror in that car except the one right in front of her.
Emma, you can't do that while I'm driving. Just let me just do my lipstick. That's like very dangerous.
She makes a joke saying that maybe she's just gonna stay in Morocco forever. And her sister's like, LOL, no, you can't, you have a job. And Emma is like, LOL, I got fired, so no, I don't.
Got fired for withholding information. There was a situation, I didn't want to like get in trouble, so I told HR that I wasn't there when I was.
Izzy, who apparently is the only one that got oxygen in the womb, is like, maybe now is not the best time to go. And Emma's like, hell no. Okay, I saved up so much money for this trip, there ain't no way I am not going. And Izzy is like, I don't know, maybe you should use the money you saved to stay alive while you look for another job, you actual dumbass.
You saved money just to like get out there, but now you're not gonna have any money when you go, and he's expecting you to pay for everything.
So Ziad is a nurse, he doesn't make a lot of money, and Emma tells us all of the guys that she's dated in the past have taken advantage of her very generous spirit. But she knows that Ziad is different because all of the other guys were unemployed.
Hopefully when I'm in Morocco, he'll understand and be okay with me not paying for every single thing.
Then we get to meet Ziad, and he calls Emma his true and first love. He saw her on social media, he was like, whoa, girlie is hot. So he slid into her DMs saying, hey, wifey. And then they proceeded to talk every single day while she was engaged.
Emma, she's the first American girl I date. American women, they are so open-minded. But Moroccan people, we have some rules, and I hope she will understand.
Emma finally arrives, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, she chose to enter a predominantly Muslim country wearing this. And I don't know, I just feel like out of respect for their culture, you should at least wear an outfit where you do not have to hold your boobies from popping out as you run.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The two finally meet, he gives her flowers, which is honestly probably the nicest thing a man has ever done for her. And then she asks him if he likes her boobies. And he's like, whoa, girl, you cannot talk to me like that in public.
You have to respect my religion.
I do respect your religion, but it's just like a weird thing to wait until I get here to say.
Emma is a little confused because he's behaving very differently than she thought he would. For example, he said that they could kiss in public and do whatever they wanted.
Am I allowed to kiss you in the airport?
Of course.
Aren't there like weird rules about...
No, I don't care about peoples, and all peoples don't care about us.
But on her trip over, he texted her to say, we cannot kiss in public, okay? Ziad tries to explain that what he meant was kiss the way everyone kisses when they greet each other cheek to cheek, which, no, you didn't.
No, I don't want to
see?
mess up my makeup.
Okay. This will be the last kiss I will give you.
So you're not gonna kiss me anymore?
No, anymore.
So Emma feels like she's been lied to because she's been lied to, and the man that she's been talking to this whole time is a very different person now that she's actually in front of him.
I'm a man, I have my word, you have to know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm kind of...
And that, my Panda Pals, is all I have for you today. If you're not subscribed to the channel, be sure to click that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so that you know whenever I post a new video, aka part 2 of episode 1, because it is just as bonkers as this one, so you're not gonna wanna miss it. And let me know down in the comments what you thought of these two, and I will see you in part 2. Bye!
Thank you.